right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, let's talk about one of these Hollywood actors that has a monumental case of Trump derangement syndrome. But, of course, after President Trump's assassination scare, I'm scare? I mean, he was actually wounded. He actually blew a piece of the man's ear off, okay? I believe, or I thought, the temperature was supposed to come down across the country with the hateful rhetoric towards President Donald J. Trump. Well, it has not. All right? It has not. It's not going to come down. You've got celebrities coming out now literally blaming Trump's own words on him than nearly being killed. I mean, it's hilarious. And the media is, of course, the driving force behind this. But look, these left-wing lunatics do listen to these Hollywood types. I don't know why. I would never in a million years be told who to vote for or be influenced on who to vote for by some damn actor or actress or director or producer. They're all the scummiest of scumbags. Well, enter in one Mark Hamill. Now, of course, known for playing Luke Skywalker, and a lot of people don't realize, Mark Hamill made a big name for himself playing the Joker in Batman, the animated series, blah, blah, blah. And there he is. Man, it's funny how things actually turn into real life. There he is right here playing Luke Skywalker. In The Last Jedi, drinking green tit milk. That's where that character went. And, Mark Hamill liked to go out there for years and bitch about what happened to his character. Well, if he actually had a set, he could have stood up for his character and refused to play it in that manner. And that's something not a lot of us that discuss Luke Skywalker and what happened to his character, the character assassination, that's not something we talk about a lot, is the fact that Mark Hamill could have refused to play him that way. And stood up for his character, he didn't do it. So, much like Rob Reiner and the Mark Ruffalos, Mark Hamill has a monstrous hatred for President Trump. And last night, he literally took to his X to make fun of Donald J. Trump. I mean, wow, we're 2 days. At the time he put this up, we were 2 days removed. We're now 2.5 days removed from an attempt on this man's life. And this is what we're already doing. Okay. Wow. First appearance of ludicrously oversized ear bandage, apparently not needed prior to tonight. Emoji of an ear, and then laughing. So you got Mark Hamill laughing like he's the joke. He's literally become his own characters. A soy boy and some kind of evil villain. That's what Mark Hamill has evolved into. And I will tell you right now, he had this bandage on in earlier appearances. So I'm not really sure what Mark Hamill's talking about. But as you can imagine, proud Americans like you and I, they voiced their displeasure with Mark Hamill. And it's crazy. I mean, look, this guy supports Joe Biden so much. Didn't even Joe Biden come out and say, hey, we need to turn the temperature down? And, boy, that didn't last long, did it? It didn't. So, let's see some of the retorts to Mark Hamill. Mark, did you ever visit Epstein Island? That would be the Hodge twins. To tell you that Mark Hamill has gotten dragged straight to hell, there's a movie, Drag Me to Hell. That's where they're dragging Mark Hamill right now. The better question is, how many times, question mark? That is a great question, Mark Hamill. Would you care to answer? Did you, in fact, go to Epstein Island? We inquiring minds want to know. You would have shit yourself and cried in the fetal position, needing Secret Service to carry you out and coddle you with a milk bottle. You wouldn't know about oversized anything, as the mushroom and marbles in your pants are only reference. Milk. There we go. Right there. We got him drinking milk. Seriously. You will never have the strength that this man has, you jealous little clown. You are nothing. I mean, they really believe that there's some kind of these vaulted heroes in Hollywood standing up for what's right, and you've turned into a little diaper on your face wearing douchebag. You ever get shot, Mark? Question mark. Tim Young, shut the F up. How about Jeremy? That's right, Jeremy. I know Jeremy's a fellow big-time Star Wars fan. That's how Geeks and Gamers started. You're a sad and pathetic person. Yeah, you've turned to the dark side. You're literally everything that your character despised. It's hilarious. Did you hit send and then look around for people to applaud? Good question. There's a fellow actor, Matthew Marsden. He got shot and went golfing the next day. You would curl up in a ball if someone calls you the wrong pronouns. Levels. Yeah, we all got this picture, triumphant picture of Trump pumping his fist, fight, fight, fight. And we got Biden falling down some stairs trying to get on a damn plane. Gunther Eagleman, you really are a piece of shit. I think that's, yeah. I think that's accurate. I do. Your dude hid in a basement during a pandemic. By the way, that's the only reason he won the election. Well, that and other reasons. That had a 99.8% survival rate. Trump is out in public hours after being shot by one of the lunatics in your party. Sit this one out, you puss. Wow, not exactly looking like a Jedi these days. By the way, let's keep it real here. I would say the greatest, we can now officially call it, the greatest Luke of the 70s and 80s is actually this guy. It's actually that Luke. Luke Duke. All right, how about some Tom Wolpat? That's right, with the gorgeous Catherine Bach and John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard, leaning up against the rebel flag flying General Lee. Yeah, it's official now. Luke Skywalker is no longer the best Luke from the 70s and 80s and 90s. Yeah. Dude, F yourself. You run around with puppets in your fake hero manufactured reality when you're nothing but a simp and a puss. Donald Trump is a badass. You're a dork. Deal with it. Mark Hamill is a weak little man that is filled with anger and hate. Yeah. I mean, wow. Seriously. Have you ever been shot and almost killed? You POS. It's safe to say, Mark Hamill, is Mark Hamill the one guy that lost the biggest amount of his fan base showing his blue colors and his TDS? I mean, seriously? I've got to wonder, because a lot of, I've said, Star Wars was built on the back of the monetary backs of conservatives, because it was a story of a farm boy that stood up against the evil tyrants, the government, and the empire. And he trained and worked real hard and became this great warrior. And that was a story that resonated with a lot of people. I've said, I don't actually know a Democratic Star Wars fan. I don't. Seriously. There's not enough transgenders in it. Well, there might be now, actually. Come to think of it, there is space lesbians. There wasn't then, anyway. Tell me what you think. Mark Hamill is a douchebag. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.